What was Rayla doing during the 2-year time gap? Rayla departed from Callum on his birthday and went off in search of Viren, who she was convinced was not truly dead. But we know very little about this time, and I'm really curious about what was going on, and when she says that she found nothing during her travels, if she was being entirely truthful. We know that she didn't have time to write a letter to Callum or to even check in with him during those 2 years. And if she was too ashamed to face him again after the way that she left, then her actions when she shows up at the start of season 4 don't really seem to correlate with that, and it also kind of seems as though she showed up perhaps for no reason. Maybe she showed up because it was his birthday, but if so, then why his second birthday and not the last one? Like, what is going on with Rayla? Why did she choose to come back now of all times? Also, she has this kind of weird monkey creature that is supposed to be cute, but I don't know. I think it's kind of creepy. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Anyone else think this thing is kind of creepy? Kind of creeps me out. It's like 1 in the afternoon when I'm recording this, and they're like, I can hear the garbage truck outside. Like, they always come in the mornings. Why are they here at 1 in the afternoon? Like, why do they show up right when I'm trying to record something? Anyways, besides getting the new pet and her sick new clothes, we really don't know anything about what she's been up to. I mean, I suppose she's been traveling the world to find Viren, as she said, but what exactly did this entail? Did she find any leads? I guess my real question is Rayla hiding something? I'm assuming that in pursuit to gather all the different ingredients to resurrect her father, Claudia had to use a lot of dark magic at some point during her 2 years traveling 𝐨. So I would think that it would actually be kind of easy to trace different magical incidents related to dark magic and dark-haired girl with white half hair. What? What did I just say? What kind of word vomit was that? So I would think that it would be pretty easy to trace these incidents to the dark magic girl who has half black and half white hair. Like, I feel like word would get out. So if any of these leads existed, did Rayla hear about them, and did she follow any of them? And if not, then what was she doing for 2 years? We don't really know for certain that she and Claudia didn't cross paths during the 2-year gap. She says she found nothing, but maybe she's not being entirely forthcoming. After all, it is perfectly within Rayla's character to hold things back. She held back the truth about her fear of water, she held back the truth about her parents, and she held back the truth about Harrow's death for a long time as well. So there is precedent for this kind of thing, but she also always came forward with the truth eventually. So I'm curious if we're going to get to find out that she is in fact hiding some of the truth about what she was up to during the 2 years she was gone, and the real reason why she decided to come back when she did. In fact, while I was watching season 4 for the first time, I just kept wondering, like, why did she come back now? And it was weird to me because I don't believe any of the characters asked her like that specifically. I was actually like halfway through the season starting to have a bit of a conspiracy theory where I thought that perhaps she was going to reveal that she was secretly involved with 𝐷, or maybe even Claudia in some way, that perhaps she had come across either of them during her time, and that the real reason she returned to Catullus was for some other thing. In fact, I thought perhaps it was even Rayla who had desecrated the painting in Catullus, since we didn't really get any answer as to what happened with that. I don't really think she's working for the villains anymore, but it was something that I was thinking about, because I do believe she's hiding some key information about what she was up to during the 2 years she was gone. But hey, there's the limitation of only having 9 episodes, and this only being the first part of a 3-part story, that being the Mystery of Erebos arc. So we don't really have a lot of time to dive into her backstory, since most of the season was used to set up the new conflicts and reestablish the characters and the setting. So hopefully in season 5 and 6, we'll get maybe even a proper flashback episode where we will get to see what younger Rayla was doing as she grew up into grown-up Rayla, and maybe get some insight into her character and perhaps reason why she came back when she did. I still think there's a possibility that she's not really telling the complete truth about why she returned, and we're gonna have to wait and find out the real reason in season 5 or season 6. But hey, what do you guys think? Why do you think she decided to return when she did? And what was she really up to during those 2 years? Was it really nothing?